just kind of put you over here, if that's okay.
All
Just
right,
so it's clear. He is, of course, going to choose to counter you, and he's going to also try to do the same thing that he just did moments ago, which is stab you.
All right, so I got
Stab
2
somebody,
force.
please. Yeah,
2
okay, his
force.
fighting's still set up for this.
Yeah, he's going to roll against you, and if he can roll higher than a 4, he will successfully stab you.
He, in fact,
Right.
rolled a 5. You are taking 3 points of damage.
Unless you want to tap something that would give you a reroll. Every character has personality. You decide to tap your personality and roll an extra d12. What's your personality?
Stubborn.
Do you want to use it on this roll where you only have to beat a 5?
Sure.
Roll an extra d12.
9.
You pummel him! I believe pummeling is +2 damage, right?
Yep.
Yep, that's a 3-point hit!
Excellent! Though he is about to stab you straight in the chest, you turn to the side and are right up against his arm, and you shove your elbow straight into his chest instead. However, he is a big, tough chunk of flesh, and he is going to roll his endurance and not take any of it.
Wow, you are tough.
Mother hits
However-
harder.
However, does that break his grip on James?
No, because he's not panicked or anything. He's still got the death grip.
He has not let go.
He is a tough mother. He's all D10s across the board. This is not going to be easy.
Dante, you have tried. Claudia, you've tried. Zamek, you have tried. James, gonna keep guarding?
Yep.
Good idea. So we have just like a little bit of a panic puddle. Sikovic is darting his knife from the person in front of him to his left and to his right with his back up against the wall, and he hasn't quite broken a sweat nor even moved his feet. It is his turn. And he looks at you again, Claudia, and goes, I did not ask twice. And he will go ahead and just straight up try to stab you, Green.
It's the same roll as before. You can speed, evasion, and the bonus 12.
All right, he did roll a
Ooh,
9.
that's a
on
9.
that.
Speed evasion, could you say that?
Speed, evasion, D12, D8, and you get another bonus D12 because you're a coward.
Oh, right. Thanks for reminding me.
Yep.
That kicked
That's what
in
we're
when you
here for.
became panicked.
Okay. Okay, so let me try something. Hello?
Oh, I'm
None
sorry.
of
I
those
was
are
waiting
good
to,
enough.
register the roll in my brain, and I just kind of.
So that is a 9, but he rolled a 5. That is that is another 3-point hit as he stabs James again. James, we need you to roll your body die and then all of your endurance dice. Each 4 or better will subtract 1 from the 3 points of damage that you are taking right now. We're gonna have to break this grip.
Yes,
Wow.
this terrifying man is just threatening to murder your friend and trying to stab him over and over again. And that is a very good set of rolls.
That negates 2 points of damage. We have 1 point left. Now you can't tap Panic Soak because you've already tapped it. You should have at least 1 more soak from your type or something like that. What other soaks do you have listed on your sheet?
Disbelief soak and injury soak.
Okay, so you can choose to tap Disbelief Soak, which will reduce your magic resistance, or you can tap Injury Soak, which just recovers the next day. I have a feeling you're probably going to tap Injury Soak because you don't want to be wizarded, but it's up to you. Which one do you want to tap?
Injury soak.
All right, you're now bleeding.
Indeed, the knife buries into your side. You feel the searing pain of it as he gives it a little twist and lets the blood flow down your side and over your leg. Not longer, he has.
Is it our turn?
And after his attack, he is going to go ahead and guard.
Okay, so I guess it's our turn. Hey, Dante, I wouldn't turn down a rally.
Sure. Sorry. Okay. Let me hit my button. Okay.
Oh, wow. Thanks.
Because I have leadership, I'm pretty good at this.
Oh, I didn't know that. Thank you. It's like you're a stage magician or something.
Claudia, take care of him. Hold on while I try one more thing. Since it's
All right.
Since
Your
I've
magic's
made the
at
roll.
least depleting his soak, so at least it's doing that.
Well, I'm gonna try not that though. Hold on a sec. What skill am I using for mesmerism again? And do I have a favorite use in that yet? Deceit. Have I declared a favorite use for deceit yet?
Well, it won't be your magic act if you choose it for some kind of spell.
Mesmerism. I've already declared it as my favorite use, so I'm gonna re-roll that. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. That's a D6. All right, 5 successes. To get me to suggestion, I guess. Which is the same thing I used before on the other guys, but this time it's going to be more like, forget we were here, go back to your base. You can resist with mind, will, deceit, negotiation. And the major character must tap soak, must tap soaks up to the number of successes scored, or also fall victim.
Alright, so he is basically just rolling 2 stats here. He is not deceitful or negotiator.
Real quick, before you... No, never mind. I was going to say, before you roll, can I use my personality after you roll, or do I have to declare using that
You
before?
can go ahead and roll it right now.
You can use it after. It's a claimed die.
Okay.
You might need it.
My personality is mercurial. I change on a dime. Damn it.
No!
Ah!
And you already invoked favorite use.
Yep.
What a shame. I think with that he outclasses you and is unaffected by your further mind control.
All right.
That's both my actions. I'm done.
Yeah, I wasn't. James is just breaking free. Hey, Zombie, can you try to soften him up for me?
All right, you want me to attack him again?
Yeah, unless you've got something better. You're pretty good at fighting.
Yeah, I mean, is there any way that I could pull James away from Sikovic, or is that something?
In theory, while we could grab James and pull him away, Sikovic would get to counterattack, and the counterattack would be would do damage to James.
Gotcha. All right, so then I'm just gonna go back and do another pummel.
Okay. He will naturally counterattack.
Whoa, 3 versus 3.
Well, no,
Well,
he's got a
it's
10.
It's the highest number. This is a contest, so it's the highest number
Oh,
shown.
never.
Yeah, he
Never mind.
has...
He got a
Highest
10,
is
so
10, yep. He is
So
I got a
simply a
6.
better combatant than you.
Yeah, so
You
he
must
stabs you.
admit to his skill as he outclasses you, and on your way in this time, he follows the dagger straight up your arm and straight into the joint. This is a 3-point hit. You can roll body and endurance to attempt to soak it.
Oh,
You do not soak anymore, so now you must tap gifts for soaks. What do you have left right now?
let me see what I got here.
And it will help, but it will not be enough.
Yeah, you have 3 points you have to get rid of. So what do you have to tap to get rid of it?
Actually, I have this thing called Malign Soak.
Yep, you can tap that.
Yep, that's what I'm gonna do. So
you just hit
instead of-
yourself for 3 points of damage.
Yes, I've reflected the damage back to Sikovic, and now he takes 3 points of damage.
All right. The wound in your arm mysteriously isn't there when he pulls out the dagger, and when he looks back down at himself, he will see the wound, and we will see if he actually is affected very much by this. It is a 3-point hit.
Of course he did.
Lucky boy. And he puts his hand to it, and he looks at it, and there is no blood.
All right. Now you have to make a
Clever.
choice because I am going to grab James. I'm going to aim and grab James and pull him out of your grip. Sigvik, when you counterattack, are you going to stab and try to kill James, or are you going to try and keep your grapple on him?
He's gonna go for the kill.
All right. And
Of
this is
course,
where
that
we
means
roll
he is
off.
also no longer guarding at this point either. And his best shot here was a 10.
I have an
You guys-
11! James
11!
belongs to me now!
He's your deer.
James, I'm going to drag you 2 paces. Can you put James over here, please?
James is now over here.
Ah, that's the opening I needed. All right,
You-
that's it.
Yubi
James
initiate
belongs
a grapple with Sikovek, fighting with his muscular grip until you slip your hand underneath his and pop it off.
Yep. James belongs to me now.
He looks at you, and this entire time he has been a stoic-faced brick, a literal wall of meat, but he cracks a smile and laughs. It
As they
feels
threw
good
that-
to have a good fight with you again.
Okay, by the way, James, if you just want to run away, I don't think anyone's going to blame you.
Speed, athletics, and body, right?
Yep, body, speed, athletics. I will let you go. I choose not to counterattack you.
Oh dear. Poor James, you stumble over your own feet. You can't move 10 meters.
Yeah, just, I guess, 10 meters.
But your legs
No,
are
wait,
wobbly.
He gets a bonus
Haunted.
D12. You're a coward.
Oh, that's right.
You do get a bonus D12, so go ahead and roll an extra D12. There we go. There we go. That's 20 meters. Go ahead and get the hell out of here.
No
Not
problem.
enough to break line of sight, so you're still panicked. I guess it just leaves us here with Sikovic. Who's gonna freaking kill us?
All right. I believe Zamek, you already tried to your shot. Claudia, you just did yours, and Dante, you did yours. It is
Yep.
his turn then. He sees James going and considers, I did not say your friend could leave yet.
don't think
James, you
anyone-
are going to feel a familiar feeling. As he is going to pull out the magic again and say, Boonark, my captive is mine. And I will have to roll a whole bunch of dice here.
Yep, burn through that dice, buddy.
Well, if his
It
power
was
dice is his
28 of a
first
bad
one.
opinion die. I guess that dissolves to D6 then, doesn't it?
It does. It drops the opinion. Boonark's getting pretty sick and tired of giving you magic power.
Well, this is specifically the bad opinion against you.
It still goes down. Boonark's
Yeah,
getting sick and
Boonark
tired.
gets
You
kind of
wasted
sick.
time.
It has gotten his revenge enough.
Yeah, if a wizard, if a deity has a bad opinion of you, you can have a wizard cast useless spells at you until it goes away.
Exactly. However, this is a very useful spell. Let me go ahead and pull back up what the resistance was. James, you might remember this from earlier. I would like you to roll body, will, and presence, but I don't think you can roll over D10.
It's up to you. What's this spell gonna do?
It is going to paralyze him in place.
All right, it's up to you whether he gets the coward die or not.
I'm going to give him the coward die.
All right, roll
the
that
sheer
D12.
panic within him may motivate his body enough to leave.
Roll that D12. We need to see a 10
So
or
in fact,
11 or 12.
the only dice that counts is a D12 apparently. So
Yep.
let's just roll D12.
Because I don't think he has anything else higher than that. This guy is way out of our league.
It's sort of not a good position to be in a upright brawl with him right now. That is certain.
All right.
That is not enough. James, you join the statue crowd once again. As you are running in sheer panic, your legs once again give out entirely. And I was using this.
Yeah, but I
You
can't
are
let.
panicked, paralyzed.
I mean, I think I got at least one more play that I can make.
Also, I think this is hilarious because even if Mr. Green had his camera, there's nothing to photograph here. So a bunch of guys just kind of stared at each other and used bad language. Yeah, pretty much.
What a coincidence, Claudia. My friends are worthless. Yours are worthless. And
He's
he
not
will.
my friend. I
Oh,
have
really?
no friends. I am the knight.
You fight so hard to keep them alive. Even those over there.
It's because I hate you even more.
A good motivator. Perhaps you'll come for me again. Once I am done with this one. And he turns towards Zamek, but he cannot attack a second time this round, so he guards. Rise of Good Guys.
Okay.
Dante said he had something to try.
Well, okay.
Yeah.
Since
Dante, go for it.
you rolled your die there, and his reputation or his relationship went down to the Boonark. So I guess my play here is Boonark, your champion is a fool and worthless. Abandon him, and I might consider you for my own.
You hear Sikovek laugh a little bit.
Psychokinesis
you
as
wanted
well.
his favor, do you?
Yeah, but I think if I can make a fool of you and with my next roll, that I might be able to depower you. So
Okay. You don't quite have the petition die, though.
no, I don't. I would have to purchase it. So
He doesn't have a bad opinion die to
No,
work with either.
but you can yell and scream stupid crap all you want when you're.
This is entirely true.
right, it's also again the fact that his opinion just went down. So it seems like the best time to yell it. Sorry, let me scroll back up to psychokinesis.
That looks like 4.
Yeah, which is enough to try and set him on fire.
I approve of this plan of setting him on fire.
Right, what can he resist being on fire with?
Dodge. He can counter, but he's only attacking fire if he counters.
That's true. However, dodge is also sort of an applicable skill.
Yeah,
maybe.
and you're out of range to counter. He'd have to.
Well, no, it's
So
if he
he
counters.
just has to dodge the fire.
No matter what, if he countered, he'd be countering the fire. He would never counter me directly. It's not an option according to this.
Oh, right.
I
That's what
guess-
makes psychokinesis so cool.
Oh, actually, yeah, I guess he could just swipe his knife at it, and if as long as he gets a higher attack, he backs off from it.
I don't think a knife puts out fire.
Yeah, this is incredibly true. Honestly, the ability to counter it at all is very sketchy. So I'm gonna go ahead and have him roll dodge. He is already guarding.
I mean,
which
you
is
did
to his benefit.
attack me someone earlier with wind, so I guess it's entirely possible to blow out fire.
And he has a D8 for guarding. He has rolled an 8.
He's tied, but he has. Well, he does have something to hide behind.
It's true. He is looming over Zamek right now. He will claim him for cover.
Are you a giant?
Actually, good question. I can't remember. I need to actually double check
It's a
that.
gift if you have giant. What feat-
No, he doesn't actually have giant right now. So no.
In theory, he could claim cover behind us. Yes.
He has a walking slab of meat, but he's actually not too tall.
So did I just set Zamek on fire? Does Zamek have to dodge now?
I think so. Zamek, go ahead and roll dodge.
Zamek actually has to dodge. Zamek, you have to dodge the same roll that's on the table.
So I sought to make Sikovek look like a fool, and now he's made me look like a fool by having me set my assistant on fire. Alright, Zamek, you have to soak 3 points of damage as I fireball you.
Yeah, thanks, boss.
Practice more! You'd prepare for this if you practiced.
I will use up my last soak, which is injury soak, and negate 4 points of damage.
Oh man, imagine if your last soak was the one that redirects.
I think we've saved James, and I think we're outclassed here. I think it's time to go.
Yeah, no, it's a GTFO moment.
Yes,
Alright.
you get the explicit idea that this man has been toying with you for the past
I-
minute, just enjoying every moment.
I just want to throw out there one last time that even if you guys don't understand that the mystical shit is happening right now, the other two guys, this guy said kill, have been standing there across from you, not doing anything, even moving, and they have
Yeah, I know.
Tommy guns in their hands. And I believe in my heart of hearts that Claudia knows how to fire a gun. So maybe, I don't know, stop getting into a fist fight.
Well,
we were actually trying to break James from Sikovic's grip. Because
Yeah,
I was actually
what
thinking about running over there and grabbing the gun too, but
the fact that Sikovic has some sort of like hypnotism, which I do believe in, and can keep James from running away, I'm going to grab James and run off with him.
Are you gonna carry you like a statue?
No, I'm going to drag you. First I got to get to you, so one action to get to you.
Oh, Hugo, did you actually successfully dodge that? You didn't.
No,
you
he tapped a soak, he said already.
Yeah,
Oh,
he's
yes,
in-
okay.
His last soak, so...
Okay. I have enough movement to get to James.
Uh-huh.
I will then try to grab him and run off with him, and I think I can because I have a lot of fighting. And James is not, he's paralyzed, but he's not going to resist.
Right, don't worry about it. You take custody of the immobile James. He cannot
Right.
possibly fight back.
I can drag him around the corner, and that's what I'll do. So we'll drag him around.
Alright, he is with you.
Because we're bugging out. I believe I'm the last person, which means Sikovic gets one last lick.
No, I went first. Then
Zombie,
you just
I think,
acted.
is the
Yeah.
last one, actually.
I'm last, and I'm booking it. Do I make an athletics check? Because I'm dashing the F out of here.
Athletics to book as fast as possible.
Oh, thank God.
Sikovic might take out his henchman before he comes after us.
There you go. 3 successes. That gets me
Right.
basically.
Because
What
he
did my
does...
novel-
Because he does believe that they're double
You
agents,
didn't
so...
connect with your doppelganger. They've been waiting there on the street corner for someone to talk to them.
Right. I don't even know what Sikovic's plan was here. To just stand there and be...
They've been standing there waiting, even though we've been shouting shit back and forth in this alley.
Yeah, first of all, we haven't been quiet about this, yelling at each other. So I'm sure.
There
and
hasn't
if
been any
Claudia
gunfire.
doesn't have any observation dice, I'm firing this entire investigation staff.
I will say, you'll learn that she is a secretary later on.
And they put her in dangerous duty. But also, I do
You did demand it at the last possible second and put them on pressure.
understood. We'll talk about
Anyway,
this more.
yes, we will. So I believe everyone has gone then.
Yeah.
And
That is true. That leaves only Dante in the line of fire.
that's right. Claudia, you will hear a little chuckle from Sikovic as you are running away. Like last time, you earned it after teaching me another good lesson. And on his turn, he's going to go ahead and start walking up this way, and he's going to look at you, Dante. And he's going to pull a horn out of his jacket, and he's going to look at you. Do you really wish to gain his favor? You could have it. Come closer, I will show you. Don't be afraid. And he is going to go ahead and try to rush through a ritual. He has a good bit of dice to do this, but I think he can probably pull it off. 1, 2, 3, 4. He's a little bit short. He blows the horn. But nothing quite happens as he tries to call out for Boonark's favor. Dante.
Oh, Jesus Christ. He's played to my one weakness.
More power. Yeah, and then unfortunately we left Dante behind. And
To get corrupted, yeah. I mean...
Indeed. All of you have declared you are running away. I'm going to let you run away. You are out of here. Dante is all that is left.
Well, as a point, I do have to run to say, Miss Greathouse, get out of here. It's not
And
safe.
she looks over, it's like, how did you know? And she looks at your mask and it's like, I think I'll run then. And
Yep.
she is out of there.
I'm in disguise.
So Dante, you have walked closer. Have you said
God
anything?
damn it, Dante.
I can't help it. It's my weakness. I mean, literally, when he said the words, I'm out here not on push to talk, just like, oh no, it's the thing!
As you approach closer, he will hold out his knife for you and say, "Take it. When we are ready, you will kill those two. You will earn favor through murder."
Well,
Boonark.
I mean, can I get closer then to take the knife?
Yes, you can.
Alright, I'll take the knife.
I will declare these non-combat rounds. He will attempt to blow the horn again to see if he activates it. 1, 2, 3, 4. No, he tries a third time. 1, 2, 3. God.
Does that make his does the thing go down again? That last D8?
No, the last D8 is actually a hasty one. Oh, the middle one had it go down to D8. And you can see he is getting a little frustrated. Not usually takes so long to get up.
Want to take a break? Go back home. I'm sorry. It's a horror.
I mean, I would probably offer to try myself, if not for the fact that I don't know what he's rolling. I could be ass shit too.
Is easy, little magician. Take hand. And he grabs your wrist forcefully. Focus. Listen to horn. And he will try again, and he is demanding an assist check off of you. This
Okay.
is mind, will, academics power if you choose to assist him.
Well, he's demanding.
Well, he's holding onto your wrist pretty tight right now.
I also don't have academics, but I'm pretty badass on my normal stats, so.
That's still pretty good enough to give him an additional D8. I'm going to go ahead and add that to the end right now. I'm assuming you don't have team player. He's just rolling poorly. He cannot manage to do it, and in fact, did he drain his power again? He did.
Are you sure that you're good at this? I was really confident that you could teach me something, and all of a sudden you're just blowing on the horn like nothing.
It's frustrating. I think Boonark does not like what I will do soon. He is right to not like it. Well, it's okay. Have other things I can do. You see how they do not move? I can show you that instead.
Well, I
He's
mean,
not
at the
on my
same
side.
time, you do see how they have their guns pointed at you at the moment that you froze them. So, powers be, but powers will.
Only a moment longer. I sense your... Yes. Like her, you have connection to morphogenic field. Do you not?
I really don't buy into this new wave mumbo jumbo.
You do not need to buy into anything, you merely need to feel it. And this time he is going to simply target at you to have you experience this.
Experience, beige.
And of course, his power has dwindled down to a D6. But he does have the additional D6 of Boonark still technically hates you enough to help him out with this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Geez, he could literally destroy you right now.
Right, but why would he? He's supposed to be here teaching me, not killing me.
Well, actually, the real question is, how strong does he think you are?
Also, I do love this opportunity. Oh, you can shove me off a roof. Nah, I'm not going to shove you off a roof. I'm going to teach you something. Destroys you. Okay, I don't know that you're following your own rules now.
Yes. Okay, he's going to opt for a much lower stance. He is going to do a 3 damage hit to you as your body courses and racks with the most terrifying pain you have ever felt. Every nerve within you is burning up.
Well, I hate to tell you, that's enough to take me out. I used up all my other soaks already. All I had was Reckoning Soak, which I forgot to add to my soak thing. So even tapping that brings me out.
Right, and as you scream in terror, as you knock out, you can hear him whisper to you, and you will remember this.
Thank you, Telltale Games.
Uh, brought to you by Telltale Games. I think I'm gonna go ahead and call it right there. Dante, you will eventually wake up and find 2 bloody corpses in the same alleyway as you.
Do I still have the dagger?
Yes, actually.
Sans Tommy gun. No Tommy guns, right?
No Tommy guns.
Damn it!
Well, here's the thing, though. You guys ran away. I would not take the Tommy guns. I thought for a moment I would have the chance to stab this guy in the back with his own dagger because he was handing me a dagger. But I also had the realization that I'm no good with weapons.
All right. And let's go ahead and move straight along to wrap up. Dante, what is your motto?
My motto is, I always have a plan.
I'm not sure you planned this one out, but it's perfectly fine.
You say.
Zamek. Well, you did have a lot of plans. They didn't just pan out.
I'm playing three-dimensional chess. What are you playing?
Fourth dimensional. Zamek, what's your motto?
The sun will come out tomorrow.
Well, the night's gonna pass soon. At least you're alive, and so is James.
I did literally wake up from a land of darkness, so.
Claudia.
Justice tempered by mercy. I couldn't stand by and let him hurt me on my account.
You could have just killed his assistants and walked away, presumably, but you
No, the
chose to
goal
take
was-
the higher ground.
The goal was to save Mr. Green. He's in trouble because of me.
And James.
There's got to be a logical explanation for this. Maybe they used paralyzing darts on me.
Yes, maybe there were secret darts hidden within their jackets that they blew out by flapping it at you. All right. This is going to be an end of chapter, I think. Enough dramatic things have happened, and the tension has lowered enough. Everyone has come to get their revenge upon you. You will all receive 3 experience points today. Yay! Woo! Follow that up with, you did in fact protect your charge, William Breakstone. They did not manage to find him. You did not give him up. You did not get into a position where you would give it up. And you managed to sort of mitigate some of the effects of the revenge. In the coming days, you'll probably learn that most of Breakstone's properties have been burned to the ground. You did.
What
all
happened to
complete
the butler?
Hell, he did it. Duh. He did it. The butler always does it.
It was
What happened
terrible.
to
I
my
ran the
butler?
opposite way as James, so they couldn't catch us both.
Yeah, so what happened to my butler? He hasn't.
He is perfectly fine. He managed to get out just fine because they went after James instead.
Living in Tahiti off
Well-
of the stuff he stole out of your house before it burned down.
Let's see. You did all complete the goal. I am willing to give you all a option of increasing an attribute, or maybe getting an extra career if you qualify. Dante specifically, how would you like vitalism?
I don't think so,
or
actually.
petition power?
Well, see, the thing is, I have no endurance, so...
I'm sorry. I
That's
think
true,
the most
you will be
logical.
terrible at it.
I think the most logical thing you would give him, petition.
Yeah, what was the name of that guy?
Boonark.
Boonark. B-O-O-N or B-O-N?
Boonark.
I mean, he did pledge himself to evil, so he should be getting petition power.
I agree. And that's probably also more useful than endurance less vitalism compared to meat slab using it.
Yeah, I mean, vitalism is pretty cool, like the maximum level you can bring someone back from the dead. I have no ability in it. I would be rolling 3 dice
Right, yeah,
most.
you got a longer path to go towards, like, getting a total of 5 dice for it or something.
Yeah, I think Zamek would be well.
But meanwhile, the rest of you do have choices. You can go ahead and take your enhanced attribute.
Body it is.
James, one of yours was to do supernatural things. What was the exact wording on that?
Are you talking to me?
Yes.
Prove a supernatural event is either true or false.
Do you think you can prove, at least to someone, or maybe even yourself, that the process was in fact a supernatural event?
As I said, could have been darts.
This is a bit of a long road for you, unfortunately. I'm sorry to say. Did anyone else have another goal that may have been accomplished here? I think the answer might be no.
Yeah, I was a blank slate before this happened.
Yep. But I'm going to give everyone an opportunity to come up with a new goal to pick up in the future. Go ahead and think about that. No need to decide immediately. But let's go ahead and talk debrief. How'd you guys like it? This guy was a meat monster, as I kind of expected. I didn't think you would murder him, and I proved myself right on that.
We tried pretty hard. One thing about the game enough.
Oh, most of that got cut out, Rafferty. I'm sorry.
Well, people who do have all the tents and stuff are enough to take an entire party. But one of the things I was committed to when we made Urban Jungle was we want players to know their limits and when they need to run. And so it became clear after a while, I think after the 5th 10 that he rolled, that we are not going to dent him, so we need to get out of here.
Yeah, no,
right. If he went perhaps full murder rampage and chose a target who didn't have multiple D12s, he may have actually chosen to wipe the floor with you.
The thing I'm mostly confused about is, so they told Claudia Greathouse to meet them here, but did not actually come inside. So I don't understand why she was waiting outside. Wouldn't they have told her to come to where they are and meet them? Because it seems like they would
I would say it was my interpretation of what you had given them to work with. You said for the double to arrive here. And I was doing that on the presumption you had some plan to disclose to them to use them, that they would walk in.
No,
with be Claudia.
I specifically wanted to be seen at the same time as Claudia Greathouse, so she was supposed to meet them. So yeah, I didn't.
Right, she perhaps did not immediately know the context of she was supposed to go into a dark alleyway alone to meet people with weapons.
Well, once again, yeah.
And
well,
if she did, she probably would not want to.
Okay, well, she might have just. It might be that she was told to go in here but refused to go. Because I got that. That's where I'm a little confused. It's like, so I would have, if it was just me, I would have just come here and stood outside all night, not knowing I was supposed to go inside. So that's a little, but it makes a little more sense when you say in the context of she may have heard this place, but she didn't go in because she was afraid because she's not actually a private nest. That makes a lot more sense. I can buy that.
Right. As will be disclosed, it was in fact the man's secretary who happened to be a fox. She was put a little bit into the line of danger at short notice because you required incredibly short notice. Though not that there'd be too many options for female investigators that look almost like you.
I'm gonna pay them a bonus.
All right.
The important thing was to diffuse the notion.
Right. If nothing else, they may eventually have seen her, or at least gathered the idea that, well, you know, maybe you aren't in the same place.
I mean, we could always send a picture to the paper of Claudia Greathouse shaking hands with the woman in black.
Though, as far as it goes, Sikovic had more or less closed. He recognizes you outright.
I have no idea why. That is confusing. Vexing.
You do have a small blank period of your memory.
And
William did say you had fought him before, and you had no idea when.
That's true. I've only really come dark. That my dark. Now I'm even more bothered.
All right. Let's see. Do we have any other thoughts and comments, positives and negatives?
I thought the middle part with the roof thing went on a little too long.
You're right. It was 100% impromptu on my part. I had already decided, like, I already have maybe a little bit too much going on. If I pop this right now, it'll take away from these other things. But then the perfect opportunity popped up to do it, and I thought it would go by a little faster. I learned today, Zamek can in fact equally punch out a cultist if he is disarmed.
Yeah, that was the whole thing. You didn't expect me to actually put up a fight.
Actually, I think maybe mentally I was expecting to deck the floor with them even faster, but I'm not sure how I thought that was going to work.
Oh, sideburn
they
there.
weren't honestly the threat. They only honestly started fighting you because this weird situation happened.
I like that wicked sideburn there. You didn't expect me to kick their ass so hard. Actually, I expect you to kick their ass harder.
Uh, let's see. I hope you didn't feel like you were sidelined at all, EHH, because we did have you kidnapped and captured and all that. I always worry about putting players out like that. I hope this was still very fun for you.
Oh, yes, it was. I did feel a bit left out, but I had fun.
Yay, that's good. At the end, you were in fact a central piece to everyone's motivation. Uh, let's see. Hugo, you got any thoughts?
Nope, it was pretty cool. Yeah, no, it was pretty awesome.
All
Good
right.
games.
And I think with the chapter over, you do have at least 2 or 3 threats to consider and attempt to tackle. And I think the direction it goes next might be up to you to decide which one you want to deal with first.
It's kind
I
of
think-
funny
I
that I had
think
to
we
rush
really-
in to
After,
save somebody who thinks I'm a fraud.
And I'd
After-
really like to, if we really need, I think James is investigating.
yeah, you were saying? You were cutting out.
Oh man, well, just cutting out today. I was going to suggest that what we might want to do is we might want to do some more investigation type adventures because I think that's where James is really going to shine because he's an investigator.
Yeah, any more of these kind of missions and he'll be in the fetal position.
Right, yeah, you kind of came in on this tail end of high danger that is finally escalated after the investigations. And now we're shifting back towards the investigations as you will have to go, well, gee, I wonder where the threats are.
Yeah, most of my powers have been investigation centric, which is why I get thrown off all of a sudden. I was like, okay, how do I attack somebody with this power set that I've developed?
Mm-hmm. If this man was not so terrifyingly powerful and instantaneously paralyzed his friends, there probably would have been an interesting scuffle happening.
Oh yeah, no, he would have been filled with bullets.
So, wonderful idea there. Good execution, wrong person.
I didn't know that he was gonna be a what's that? Straight Tense's enforcer.
Elite is D8. I can't remember what D10 was right
I think
now,
it's
but yeah.
enforcer. I didn't anticipate that he was gonna be better because I don't remember him. I think we've seen Martin more than we've seen him, so I just assumed.
Right, he's been hinted at a few times and now finally popped out.
I just thought I was gonna make a complicated 2-hour-long fight into a 5-minute fight by having them shoot one another.
Yeah, unfortunately, it went on a little bit, and he got to show off that he is enough to match all 4 of you simultaneously.
Yeah,
He's scary.
yeah. I think
now.
Yeah,
Right now, but we're
Right
gonna get
now.
ready. We're gonna have to go back to the danger room and level up a few
Alright.
times.
Yeah, time to put on X Gonna Give It To You, hit the gym a little bit.
yeah. Thought he would just have spiritualists yell at him, not cultists that try to kill him.
Alright. So I would like to go ahead and close with, what do you think is the threat that is ongoing you would like to attend to first?
I literally have a goal that tells me which one I think is.
That you do.
I mean, I have also somebody attacked my my stage area, so I think they are literally the worst one. But I have a goal that incentivizes me to take care of another one.
Well, I mean, honestly, it's still Boonark, right? Because Sikovic's working for Boonark, and Boonark has this plan to do something, and we still
Yeah,
haven't figured out.
boo anybody that works for that guy. Boo them.
Oh.
Whispering secretly, I'm whispering, Boonark
Anything-
them, Boonark them.
Anything that won't get me into combat. Anything that won't get me into combat.
I think we need to start looking for more supernatural.
Don't worry, James. We'll keep you in the library. You'll be the note taker. You'll write the journals. You know, you'll be our press agent.
All right then. Yeah, looking for more supernatural stuff might be good. You do have 2 very happy and friendly inroads to that, at least to work with, if you can manage to not punch them.
And let's not forget Mr. Wonderful.
Well-
Exactly.
Yeah, but I think focusing on investigation, or especially my favorite.
Your favorite what now?
where 2/3 of it is investigating and punching, investigating.
Exactly.
I like the breakup there. 2/3 of it's investigating, punching, investigating.
Yes. Punch fest.
I was thinking today, Raph. Oh, good. His mic has been great all day, and then literally within the last
And then just
45 minutes, yeah.
Yesterday was me.
I have no idea what made it go bad. I haven't moved it.
At any rate, we'll go ahead and close it up here. I would like to see what you guys come up for short-term goals and the thing you want to attend to most upcoming. And that will probably end up being a major goal of some kind.
I already know I want to spend experience.
All right. Gonna
If
buy
that's
that
all right
gear,
with
I
you.
think.
At this point, I think James just wants to go to therapy.
Well, I can do therapy for you. I could literally make you forget everything that happened.
Hypnotherapy.
Yeah, I can make you literally forget everything that happened to you tonight.
All right
Well,
then.
if it's all right with you, I'd like to trade in information about downtown Tricoga,
Yes.
which is worth 5 points, and then spend 5 of my saved experience points. And didn't want to buy it, but I'm gonna buy it. Monster Hunter.
Hey. Okay.
Why not? I heard it's a
Also-
great game.
Not to buy it. It doesn't help with any of my investigating. It just helps with punching people.
It literally helps you investigating. You're constantly encountering monsters.
And now you can punch them.
Yeah, basically, yeah.
Alrighty then. So that's going to conclude it for today. I'll look forward to seeing what you guys have for goals, and I'll catch you next time.